Hey, what is up, guys? Bluntguts here. This is a Watcher of Realms video. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I really appreciate it. Got Wukong up on the screen right here. We've got kind of a boring summoning weekend going on right now. So I thought I might bring a little bit of spice, a little bit of a reminder of the solid summoning weekends that we've had over the past month or so. I don't know about you, Crowdor and Glacius, not really doing it for me. I guess if you need to finish faction trials, Northerner faction trials, then Glacius might be a bit of a draw. And you know, I don't mean to slight either hero. They're fine. They're just nothing all that exciting. Plus, I think we're all just kind of spent. So with that in mind, I did do some viewer summons for my guildmate Slippy during the Wukong banner. So I am going to show you the summons that I did for him in this video. I will also just take this second to remind you all, keep the pressure up on Moontime. Keep reminding them that we do need to see the rates, this kind of thing. These banners, I just think that we need to know exactly what's going on with our odds so we can make educated decisions about how we spend our money and how we spend the resources that we do buy with that money. If you are a spender, or really the resources that you do earn with the time and dedication that you do get from grinding in this game as well. So that's my perspective. If you do like this video, please do remember to hit that thumbs up button. Toss me a sub if you are interested in seeing more of my stuff in the future. Let's go see some summons. All right, let's get in there. So Slippy has told me 103 summons since his last legendary. He doesn't care about Eris. He doesn't care about pity manipulation, which is good because we literally cannot do it right now. There is no other invocation of spirits banner open right now. So all we got is Wukong. Let's get in there. Let's see if we can't get him his A5. So nothing on the first one here. We will just kind of click on through as we go through these, if there's nothing to write home about. But he should be getting... Oh, look at that. Lucky on the second 10 pull. We hit a Lego. Let's see. Is it an early Wukong? We wouldn't really care about the pity that way, right? So, I mean, the guaranteed would be lost at that point. But let's see. Oh, it's an Aurum. It is an Aurum. We'll snag those gems for him. We're starting off cold. Not great, but... At least it happened early. At least it happened early. That's better there than at, I don't know, at Mercy, I guess. He only had to pull 100 summons for that Aurum. Yeah, not great. No Lego here. We got some perps, though. We'll just click on through. Nothing there. Nothing there. Yeah, that is rough. But Aurum is bad. Is really bad. Is not a good hero, unfortunately. Like one of the worst heroes in the game, in my opinion. I just really don't know where there is legitimately a use for him. The only thing that you can say about him is that I think he is the only infernal tank, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think there's another one. Oh no, Titus I think is an infernal as well, right? So and honestly, maybe a better tank than Aurum, as I'm thinking about it. But either way, it is what it is. We're gonna get that guaranteed Wukong. We're gonna hope for better luck for Slippy. I unfortunately, he let me do his Praetus pulls as well, and I was gonna post that, but unfortunately, I deleted a bunch of my old recordings, and I think that his was in that, and so I never got to post that one. But it would have been real disappointing then. I'm a little surprised he let me pull for him again, because that did not go well. He did end up getting his Praetus, thankfully, but it wasn't when I was pulling. He spent a little bit, I think, and got himself like a Christmas present, early Christmas present, and did manage to snag one. Look at all of these purples. Good God, man. Yeah, that is something. Not what we were looking for here. I think I'll click off after this one, and we'll see. Look at that, another triple perp here. We are 120 in, so we still got some time. Would love to hit another one before we get to 200, or just give us that Wukong. Either way would be great. But we hit, I think, on like pull 12 or something like that. But we have not had any luck since then. So we will see how this goes. And nothing there. This feels like a Mercy. This feels like a Mercy that we're going to. Now, since we hit it early, I think we might hit Mercy before. I don't know. I can't remember which pull the Orem came on. I know I just said 12, but I'm not sure that was the case necessarily. It's going to be real tight. We might be able to get into Mercy before we get to that 200, but we will have to wait and see. No Lego here. We got to be getting close to 200 at this point, right? That would be wonderful if we could snag one more before then. It's not on this one. Not on this one. More perps, but no blues. No bloosers. So there we go. There it is. I think this is probably the Wukong. I didn't check, but, you know, we can get him one. We can get him one at least. I guarantee one. Is this it? I think this is the Wukong, isn't it? There's the Wukong. Okay, so we got him the one. You're welcome, Slippy. I know. Just take a bow. I do like his. You know, it's a short but sweet cinematic. Very, very cool. Love this hero. He's such a badass. If you did manage to pull multiple copies of him, you are in luck because he is phenomenal. Definitely worth your soul stones, in my opinion. At the very least, you want him A1 if you're going to use him in a competitive environment. Ideally, I think, you know, the question really for me is, if you have enough to get into A3, is that worthwhile, or is it only worth using the soul stones if you can get into A5? I don't know. A5 is 100% worth it, so if you've got enough soul stones to get him there, I would say go ahead and do it, but, you know, that is a personal decision. I think before you dump any soul stones in, I said this in my other video, I'll say it again here, I would wait. I would wait and see what the returns are from other people. Let them be the test case as far as GVG and Arena are concerned before you use resources that are very difficult to get back. We don't get those reset tokens or chances or whatever they are for heroes all that often. So I would hold off on that before dumping the soul stones in, unless you can get into A5, in which case, again, I do think 100% worth it at that point. Or if you've decided, I'm just going to put all my soul stones in there until I get into A5, that is fine as well. Then you can go ahead and dump yours in, but because he is so goddamn good. The only thing that gives me personally pause and why I've got 2 soul stones right now that I could put in, and the thing that gives me pause is, there's an Estrid, very, very rare, by the way. The thing that gives me pause about this is that I don't know when the next unpolished soul stone is going to come. They're so rare and they're so inconsistent. You can get bad luck and you can end up not getting an unpolished soul stone for a really long time. So you put a couple in, and then by the time that you might get more, is there another hero that you would have rather put them in that comes out or something like that? I don't know. I honestly don't know. We got Beelzebub on the horizon. He might be a good target for unpolished soul stones if you don't pull him as well. You know, you need him A3 is really, I think, the sweet spot for him. But, you know, is what it is. So I'm going to try to pick up the pace on these pulls. I've been lollygagging while I've been talking here. So if it's not a legendary, we are just going to click on through here. We'll let the little spinny spin and give us that. That's if you don't know where the legendary, what the legendary indicator is on there. I won't spoil it for you, but then again, I'm probably just going to call it out as soon as I see it anyway. So nothing on that one. Nothing on this one either. Let's go spin it up, baby. Lots of purples. We haven't been getting very many tax rounds, which I guess is good. We are just not, rates are not rating right now. One thing I will say, I did not get a lot of Wukongs. I did have phenomenal rates on my pulls. So, you know, there was that was almost all greens. That is utter junk. Yeah, not great. Not great. We're gonna get to one more legendary, but I think this feels like we're going towards pity at this point. I don't know how many we've pulled exactly, but it's been a while. I think maybe we go check in with the client and see what he wants to do here. All right, he says push on, so we're gonna push on. We're gonna give it just a minute here, and we're gonna see if what pops out. If we get a Wukong on the next 15x, we will keep going as is. But next 15x, if we get it on the next legendary pull, then we will keep going as is. But if not, then we will be coming back and well, If not, we will be restarting the game. God, I'm tired. God, I'm tired. I can't talk. It's like my first time doing this. Nothing on this one here. There we go. We got a perp. We got a Kalina, who's kind of a trash hero. Yeah, and he just says, but man, the rates are horrible. You know, Slip, you were right. These rates have not been kind. But maybe we get quality over quantity. That would be even better, honestly. In my opinion, I would have preferred quality over quantity. There we go. There's a legendary. We're gonna see if this is A1 Wukong. If it is, we will keep going. If it's not, we are going to restart the game and see if we can't reset the seed. Not that that really means anything necessarily, but let's see. Oh, and it's Razak. Oof. Rough. All right, we are back in. Let's see if we can't reset our luck here. 375 more summons. He's got about 30,000 gems as well. Let's see if we can't get at least A1 Wukong. That's a baseline. We need to get A1 Wukong. Period. I will be very upset if the game screws Slippy out of that with this many summons. That would be insane. But it has not been kind to him to this point, and you can't. Yeah, just this. I feel like my angst is starting to overflow, and this isn't even my account. God damn. Just no luck. We've got to hit we've got to hit something quickly, right? You would think that we would hit something soon. We got to get lucky at some point, but it has not been kind to us to this point. I feel like for no other reason, Slippy's not going to let me pull his summons anymore. I mean, this is it's going to be a travesty. I got to at least get him. It's got to be quality or quantity. It can't be neither. That's the rub. We're gonna fix this, Slip. I swear to God, we are gonna fix this. It's not gonna be on this pull though. It's gonna be on the next one. Next one's gonna be a Lego. I guarantee it. I guarantee a Lego on the next pull. Let's see it. God damn it, Moonton, you're making a liar out of me. What the hell, man? What the hell? God damn. Not on that one either. What the fuck? This is just terrible. I don't even know. I don't even know. He's typing to me right now. He might be pulling me out. All right. We're going to continue on. He hasn't fired me yet. Apparently this is the wrong chat. He needed to talk about Marvel Rivals, which I haven't played, but actually looks like concept-wise, it seems like a cool thing, like being able to play in like a. I think it's kind of like a team-based shooter thing, but with superheroes. That's a cool concept. I like that. I might give that a shot at some point. But yeah, this has been depressing, both on my summons and on these summons right here. Moonton, not good. This is supposed to be a fun weekend, not a bad weekend. I don't know why you would do this to your player base. You clearly boosted the rates on the Praetus stuff. Why couldn't we boost the Wukong ones, huh? Seems like you're trying to profit off of what's supposed to be the season of giving. I don't feel very given to right now. I've done a lot of giving. Where's the receiving? That's what I want to know. Yeah. Oh my God. These rates are horrendous. I feel like we've gotta hit something at some point soon. We've got to be close. It's not here. Close is just pulling something. We have pulled an Aurum, a Wukong, which was guaranteed, so it doesn't really count, and a Razak in what is now about 530 summons. There is the next legendary. Please be A1 Wukong. Please. Please. I just hit the mic. I'm sorry about that. Come on, A1 Wukong. Oh my God. It just hurts me. This is the second Cratch I have seen today, by the way. Slippy says that it physically hurts him. I gotta let him know that I was just saying the exact same thing. All right, back to it. Back to the grind here. I'm going to click off just because. Yeah, go ahead and send them on in there. We're just going to click off, click back on. We're going to see if this does anything. Probably not, but we're trying everything at this point. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. This is right. Slippy says on the bright side, it can't get any worse. I don't tempt fate, my friend. Oh, there we go. We got an early legendary. Maybe that switch helped out. Is it Wukong? Can it be A1 Wukong? Come on, baby. Come on. Let's get him an A1. I want to pull for him in the future. There it is. There it is. A1, baby. Yes. I want his summons to go so much better than mine. We're probably, at this point, about halfway through. Let's see if we can't get him up to A3 at least. That would be wonderful. 2 more Wukongs. Some of the ones that I didn't pull. I feel like I can gift to Slippy. That would make me feel better. At least I'm helping my guild out then, at least, right? We got better heroes in our defenses. That would be amazing. Amazing. But in any case, this is awesome. I love this animation purely because it's been so rare. Apparently, the rarest 15x hero in the game from what I've seen. So, we're going to keep going on this one. Yeah, this is the Wukong seed. I don't know why I keep talking about seeds. Just to be clear, I do not believe in them. I think that it is a lot of confirmation bias. It's people trying to assert control over a system that is inherently random, or it should be now anyway. I realize that was not really the case about a month ago, but that wasn't a seeding issue, at least not in the way that people talk about, like resetting seeds on summoning banners and things like that. That was kind of tied to your account. So, you know. So hopefully we can get these rates to kind of even out a little bit. We are, I don't know how many we're at right now. We are at 135 summons left, so we pulled about 600. We've gotten 3 Legos aside from the guarantee. So that's right on pace right there, actually. And even it could have been worse because we could have gotten screwed and ended up hitting the guaranteed Wukong and having that reset our Mercy, but it did not work out that way. So. I guess it did, but we picked up one more quickly as a result. Well, maybe not as a result. I don't know. Again, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm going on like 4 hours of sleep and, having to talk for 40 minutes at a time while you're summoning is it's challenging when you feel like you're going to keel on over. But we are just making our way through these summons here. We got the A1. That is the biggest one as far as like a GVG thing is concerned. Here is another legendary. We hit it early again. This seems like we're doing better now. Can we get an A2? Can we get an A2? Let's see it. I want to get Slippy an A5 Wukong. No, but we got him a Lord Phineas. It is new as well. And Lord Phineas is a very solid hero. I actually pulled Lord Phineas myself today. So, yeah. Not the legendary we were looking for, but definitely a good legendary. If this is not a Cratch, it's not a Razak, it's not an Orem. So I feel like it's time for these rates to kind of reset themselves a little bit here. Nothing on this one. Maybe some perps though. Yeah, we got some perps in here. Yeah, very, very solid. Lord Phineas. I do think he is somebody that has a lot of potential. He's just not in the right faction, unfortunately, right now. But Infernals, they do seem to be trying to put more good heroes into the Infernal faction. Maybe they can reclaim their seat as kind of these boss killers they used to have. They used to be the best boss killers in the game early on when Guild Boss 1 was still something that people were struggling with. So unfortunately, they just haven't kept pace with Nightmare, and then Arbiters came out, and Arbiters kind of replaced them. So, but more heroes like Lord Phineas would certainly go a long way towards putting them back in that spot. So, we've got what we've pulled 4 in now, well, a little over 700 summons. So not great rates, but not awful rates. 5 if you include the guarantee. So that's what it is. Really, the only notables, though, are the are the Phineas and the two Wukongs. So those are good heroes. Those are what we wanted, but we haven't had tremendous luck other than that. And we're gonna see what else pops up here. We should have at least 2 more legendaries in here. That's assuming we go to Mercy twice. If we can get a little lucky on the rates, I feel like we might be due for a bit. We could get more than that. So that would be nice. That would be real nice. But we're just gonna have to wait and see. Will Wukong bless us? Heaven's equal and all that. If your heaven's equal, you might toss us a blessing or two, Wukong. That's all I'm saying. That's all I am saying. Nothing doing right now, though. We're kind of back. It feels like we lost our hot streak a little bit. That's is what it is. Oftentimes when I start talking about how we're not getting legendaries, we end up pulling some legendaries. Let's see if that might happen here. So nothing in that one, nothing in this one. It's not working, guys. It's not working. Let's let's see if we can't get anything else here. Nothing. This feels like Mercy. This feels like Mercy the way that it's going right now. But you know, I'm tired and emotional. So there we go. You see, you complain until you get a legendary. You complain until you get a legendary. Let's see that A2. Show me Wukong. Show me on the second pull right here. And it's an Ezreal. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Can we get a double in here? Can we get a double? Can we get a double? Nope. No double. Okay. Well, oh, back to back, baby. 2 10 pulls in a row, 2 legendaries. Let's see. Could this be Wukong? Wukong, where are you? Where are you? No, it is Nyx. Oh, well, rates are rating a little bit more. Like I said, we are getting that kind of that bounce back on the rates that I was talking about. Just not getting the Wukongs that I was talking about. So, you know, I don't know. This guy has just eluded me now on, and there's another one. Holy, what is going on? That is 3 legendaries, I think, in what, 40 or 50 pulls? Could this be Wukong? Could this be the Wukong we've been looking for? Nope, it's a Tallulah. It's another new hero, though. I don't like her very much. She is, if you need a cleanser, she's more than adequate. But other than that, I just don't think she's a very good hero. I know there's a lot of people that kind of disagree with me on that. Yeah, I mean, again, she can be functional, but I don't think that she's great. At least she's new, though. She's new. So congrats, Slippy, on your new Tallulah. We are certainly going to stay on this seed right here and see we have enough to get at least 1 more legendary. That is what I will say. And then we will... There's another Estrid. Did they bump up the rates on her or something? She's not on that 15x, is she? I don't think so. Let's see. We got some more perps there. Got about 15,000 gems left, I think, at this point. Let's see. 16,000. Keep on keeping on. And a tax round there. Nothing doing on this one. Oh boy, this is just on both accounts now that I've done this on. This has been rough. It has been a bit of an endurance trial here. I think I'm gonna have to go take a little nap after this because I am running on fumes. Yeah, not great. Not a great day for. Oops, I didn't even mean to do that. That was real quick. I wasn't trying to move that speedy, but we got back-to-back tax rounds, so we didn't miss out on much there. But you know, yeah, this Wukong thing has just been real elusive for a lot of folks, and yet I know some people that managed to pull him 4 times in like 400 summons, and that is infuriating. Really, would be nice if they made some way where you could guarantee that you were getting the rate up hero after a certain number, like every 3rd legendary you pull should be guaranteed, or maybe there's increasing odds to get the rate up hero every legendary you pull. I know that the Raid Shadow Legends has done that recently, and while I think that game is just a horrendous, well, the company that owns it anyway, is just horrendous, and the way they treat their player base is horrendous. That doesn't mean that everything they do is just inherently bad. I do think that they are that one thing that I was talking about, the kind of the scaling rate up over time, if you haven't pulled the legendary, is nice. Would be certainly have been useful for me today, that's for sure. But it's not in the right now. It's not going to help us on this Wukong banner. I want to see one more legendary in here, and then we're going to touch base with Slippy, see if he wants to continue going. But it's we're back in this hell. We used up all our luck when we pulled those 3 legendaries in quick succession. So nothing on this one. There's nothing here either. Let's see, where is the next one coming from? Where is our next one? Azoth, there is the next one. Let's see if maybe we can get A2 Wukong here. And I can make Slippy a happy boy. Come on, baby. Let's see it. Oh, and Crodor. God damn, man. Oof. All right, so after conferring with my client, I'm going to go cash in the rares. I'm going to go collect the rewards. We're going to come back. We're going to pull it down to about 1,500 gems. We're going to see if we can't get at least one more copy. He does have a soul stone. He can get him to A3 that way. So let's see if we can't make it happen. I will be right back. All right, we are back. We've got 63 more rare summons. We've got a little over 19,000 gems here. Got at least 2 legendaries in our future, maybe 3. If we get a little bit lucky on the rates. So let's see if we can't snag at least one more copy of Wukong. That would make me happy. I would feel like I did my job a little bit more. Something's got to give at this point. Something has got to give. We need more Wukongs. The rates here just do not seem good. Now that I've done this is going over, what? At the end of this, I will have done close to 3,000 summons across 2 different accounts. And let me just tell you that I do not have an A5 Wukong yet across the 2. So, I don't know. Not great. Especially when you consider that 2 of those were guaranteed, right? It's already a third of the way to the A5 by default. And yet, so let's see what else we can snag here. Hopefully we can get a better result here. But this has been just atrocious on both fronts. And I just can't believe that this is happening right now. But I think the fact that I've done so many summons makes me feel like it's not really just bad luck. It is bad luck because I've seen people have really good luck, but I think that the larger the sample size, the more likely it is that it is not just bad luck. It is just kind of the way that things are. It is just the odds kind of playing out. And so we now just did 63 more summons. We are probably about 70 into Mercy at this point. 80 now, I think, after we did that 10 pull. So let's see if we can't get a little bit lucky. I'd love to get 3 legendaries out of this, since we restarted after collecting all of those resources. We will see where we end up here. But yeah, has not gone to plan thus far. There's a legendary. There's an early legendary. That's what we wanted to see. Hopefully this is Wukong. Maybe we can hit a lucky streak, pull a few of them for him, and put him in a spot where he can get close to A5. That would make me really happy. Let's go. Come on. Give me a Wukong. Give me a Wukong. Let's see it. Let's see it. And Allura. Jesus Christ. This has been garbage. Super garbage. Like, just really, really bad. The rates have kind of corrected themselves. We've gotten better rates over the kind of the last half of these summons, but the quality has just been really absent, unfortunately. And I am sorry, Slippy, that this is happening to you. It kind of happened to me too. So I'm right in the same boat with you. But woof. I'm gonna keep on going, and hopefully things work out. If we can just get one more copy, and he can get him to A3. That's what we want at the end of the day. I think I don't want to reveal exactly what happened to me, but I'm probably going to end up using some soul stones on mine as well, even if I can't get them all the way to A5. But we will see how that goes. Yeah, just very rough, very, very rough. Yeah. Well, we'll get at least one more legendary here, and then we'll see where we're at and see what he wants to do at that point. I think we have a shot at 2, potentially, if we can get lucky on 1, and then we'll have some buybacks. So, you know, we'll have to wait and see how it all kind of turns out. But this has been unsuccessful so far. I feel like if you're going to set this kind of hype, and especially on it's not Christmas anymore, we're 2 days after Christmas, but you know, holiday season, you shouldn't suppress the rates on the guaranteed hero. I don't understand it, honestly. But it seems pretty clear to me, based not just on my experience, which again is a reasonably large sample size, but there could just be bad luck with my 3,000 summons, you know, the 1,500 that I did, the 1,500 that I have done for Slippy to this point. But I've seen other people have very similar luck as well, and it's just it's regrettable. You know, I don't know exactly what the rates are. It's something that they do not disclose to us. So, you know, it is what it is. I don't want to speak without full knowledge of it, but it certainly feels as though he is not getting the full odds. But I guess, you know, long term, I think what we've seen is it's somewhere between 20 and 30% chance to pull one of the banner heroes. It would make it very unlikely to have the rates that I got and the rates that I've seen with Slippy, but yeah, it's not impossible by any means. So it is what it is. I want to get him one more legendary on here, and we will hopefully be able to. I think we should be guaranteed one, if I'm not mistaken. But we're kind of running up against it right here. Yeah, we'll get him back gems from this here. I just want to see where we're at. All right, so we are 171 since the last legendary. Should be in the next 2 pulls more than likely. It's not on this one, so it will more than likely be in the next 10 pull. We will see. We will hope that he can come through here. Yep. Well, it's been there. It is. There's the Lego, and I think either way, this is going to be the end of this session. So maybe we can get him one more Wukong, and he, like I said, he does have one Soul Stone that would get him to A3. Can we do it at the last second here? Yes, we can, baby. That is A3 Wukong for Slippy. Congrats, my man. I'm sorry I couldn't get you to A5, but at least we got you to A3, which is a huge one. A5 is a big damage increase. So is A3. It's not as big as the A5, but A3 is when he gets a lot more of his utility. It basically enables a lot of his armor ignore. It is a huge awakening for this dude. So, yeah, I am glad that we were able to get one more. And, you know, at least you can get into A3. Dump another couple of unpolished soul stones into him when they do pop up in your guild boss rewards, and you'll have him A5. It's not so far away that it feels unreachable at this point. So, yeah, very, very cool. Glad we could close on a good note. Thank you all for tuning in. Maybe we got a double here? No double. Well, in any case, thank you all for tuning in. Let's go take a look here at what we ended up with. So, in around 1,500 summons. I don't know exactly. I probably should start marking that one when I do these gigantic summoning sessions. I had to go back and kind of like total up mine based on the buybacks that I got and stuff like that. But based on what we saw here, I think it was somewhere in the neighborhood of like 1,400, 1,500 summons. He ended up with 3 Wukongs, excuse me. Tallulah, Phineas, Razak, Cratch, Ezreal, Nyx, and a Crodor. There might be one more that I am missing. The Aurum. That initial Aurum, that asshole, is there as well. But in any case, guys, I think it ended on a good note. Again, I think it's kind of crazy that you can have this many pulls on a banner like this, pull this many legendaries, and just completely strike out on these heroes. I don't know. It is what it is. It's RNG at the end of the day. I'm glad that we were able to get into A3. Once again, thank you all for tuning in. Please do like and subscribe if you did enjoy this video. If you do enjoy my content, it really does mean a lot to me. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that sub button if you're not already subscribed. I will catch you all next time. Good luck on your pulls.